Hey guys, Drew here, back with another video, doing another Growlers review as usual. And as usual, the Growlers lose 5-4 in overtime against the Reading Royals. The Growlers got an OT loss at still 1 point, but it doesn't help us much. I'll save the goals for the Growlers, but I'll go, actually no, I'm gonna save the goals for a little later. So, with that Growlers OT loss, the Growlers are 37-18, 2-0. That is the Growlers' second OT loss of the season. I remember their last OT loss was like the first weekend against Worcester. I believe Colin Adams, who got the game winner, he was on a hot streak then. But this game was heartbreaking because what happened Friday night was a total disaster. The Growlers were absolutely beat out. So in this game, what happened was, in the first period, pretty simple, 0-0 at the end of the period. Both teams had a very good period. Growlers played well, Reading also played well. Growlers had a few opportunities, good opportunities. Not sure about Reading, I think they did though. Second period, Reading did get one, and that's where things fell apart. Luke Calvin was unbelievable in this game. He's definitely, he should be net today, I should say. But as soon as Barrett scored that breakaway goal against Calvin, that one barely went in. It was near the end of the period. When that period ended, then the third started, and Reading scored two quick ones, made it 3-0. And when Barrett scored that third goal for, might have been the third, it might have been the fourth, but all I know is when he scored that goal, he went around the net, and Chris Martinet elbowed him to the head. I don't know what he was thinking there. He was just going to elbow him to the head. I guess if Barrett did something to him in the middle of the game. Martinet got two, and I believe Skirving got two. They both, there was a giant brawl of that. So, the Growlers went 5-on-3. I believe Skirving scored before that, so it might have been 3-1. And then Reading scores on the power play, makes it 4-1. I'm here in my seat like, this can't clearly happen again to this team. They've been great this whole season, but now with all the call-ups and all the sent downs and all the SPC contracts that have been signed, they clearly can't do this. Kapchek ends up in a fight with Alec Butcher. He injures his hand, doesn't play for the rest of the game. Joyo's on the power play, giving away the puck I'm not going to say as usual because he never really had a game like that. But it was just rough for him. They had Adam Hollowell on the second power play. He played last game, played his first game of the Growlers. He was okay. But he was okay as well tonight. But it was that at that moment that they knew. So at that moment, Todd Skirving gives a little life. He has 2 goals in this game, 28 in the season. Skirving is 1 point away right now of 50. That is unbelievable for Skirving. I really, really hope he hits it soon. And then here comes Brett Budgell down the ice. Digs out one of Reading's defensemen, and he scores. Probably the most beautiful goal I've seen Budgell score this season, although he did score another good one against Adirondack. But it was at that moment that I knew that the Growlers had a little daylight. And before you know, there goes Calvin going to the bench. Call timeout, Eric Wellwood did. And Zach O'Brien, guess who, scores the 4th goal to tie the game up with, I think there was 1:06 left, and the crowd goes wild. I'm jumping from my seat. I'm sure everybody else is. They have Whiskey playing at the goal song. They absolutely needed that because their Rhythm of the Goat, that is a trash goal song, no offense. But Whiskey as the goal song now is great to have. And everybody was enjoying their time. But then it goes overtime. Overtime starts. I believe Zach O'Brien, Todd Skirving, Michael Joyo out there. And they play pretty well for about 20 seconds. So they're playing down the ice, usual hockey. And the goalie covers out the puck. I believe Pat Nagel and Ned last night. And their Growls changing it up. They have, I believe it's Adam Hallwell, Pavel Goglev, and might have been Brand Cruz, might have been Nolan Walker, might have been Keenan Suthers. It's Keenan Suthers and Adam Hallwell and Pavel Goglev. They go out there and Keenan Suthers loses the puck. And here comes raining down Alec Butcher, and Adam Hallwell is all over him. He goes down on his stomach, trying to block the puck across. Butcher toe drags it, passes it down to Barrett. Wide open net for him, and he buries it and shuts the crowd up. And he gets the game winner for Reading. 2 points in that game. That's the most heartbreaking game I've ever seen at the Mary Brown Center. I've never seen the Growlers come back all the way from being down 3-0 to just lose. When you usually watch this team play and they come back and it goes to overtime, you usually see them win. But usually, with all those call-ups, remember what I mentioned in the last video, Centazzo, Solo, Miller, Johnson, Pietranero, Bolin as well. They had nobody playing OT. I mean, Adam Hallwell, he was playing in St. Francis Xavier University 2 weeks ago. Do you expect him to have an outstanding game with this club on an ECHL program? They had Jordan Escott playing in this game. He was playing for the St. John CB Stars a few weeks ago. And yes, he may have been producing really, really well, but he didn't play well in professional hockey. He has played well in the past, but just didn't play well tonight. I know Swell didn't give him much minutes. I understand the reason for that. I'm just going to say one thing, and one thing only. They better win Sunday. They better win Sunday. If they don't win today, I'm going to get a little worried. Because next weekend, they're playing Adirondack. They're going to play Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I don't know what to expect, because usually when the guys ever play Adirondack, they usually lose. Now, with Reading beating the Growls in OT, that is, I believe they have 69 points now, and the Growls have 77. So that's 8 points behind the Growlers. About 4 wins and 4 losses for the Growlers. So, just stay out of your seat. You'll have to wait and see what happens for the rest of the season. Todd Skirving, I hope you can hit that 50th point in tonight's game. But, yeah. I guess that's how it goes. I might have mentioned the reason why Nathan Noel got released, but I'll mention it now. I believe he thrown racist slurs to a black player. It might have been on Reading. Reading has one dark player on their team. They have two Asian descent people as well. I remember Sam, who he actually is from China, I believe. So it's good to see some people from East Asia coming to play hockey in North America. It's good to see it happening. But I think it's the longest video I've ever made on GFR this season. So that's gonna be it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, you can like this video, subscribe if you really liked it. You follow me on TikTok, that's Drew Hockey Guy. You can follow me on Facebook, that's Drew. You can follow me on TikTok, that's Drew Hockey Guy. I know it's a lot, same thing for the Instagram account. You can follow me on Twitter, that's @FelsmanTrue. You can follow me on Facebook, that's Drew Hockey Guy. There is space. There's space to this one. It's Drew Hockey Guy. You can subscribe down below. This is Drew Hockey Guy. We're on the road, 200. Hopefully we could hit it by the time the Growls are eliminated. You guys.